Andrew to make a whole heap of noise for third-term Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Area Council 1 has delivered all that we had from 2020. Everything is intact. Central Kingston is in the winning column of the Jamaica Labour Party. Prime Minister, the people of Central Kingston have rid themselves of a potential nightmare. They want the same impactful leadership that they have had from 2020. And we spoke and we said, we have to come share the joy. So Labour rights, what time is it? What time is it? So Prime Minister, 1 term. Prime Minister, 2 terms. Prime Minister, 3 terms. Andrew Holness. You're going to let me get deep. Cut the music. Cut the music. Your next, your parliament, the man who was a member of parliament for the last 5 years. Gonna give you 5 more in the third term. I want you to welcome, just to greet you again, Donovan Williams. Central Kingston. One heap of us. Let me acknowledge the most honorable Prime Minister who's here with us tonight. Andrew the man with the best plan. 3rd term, never before done by a Jamaica Labour Party leader. As the Prime Minister and the party leader of the Jamaica Labour Party who has taken it into its 3rd term, that is history. West Kingston Member of Parliament, the Honourable Desmond McKenzie. Look here, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me give back the boss the mic, please. Let me give back the deputy leader so that he can properly introduce the boss.
The Jamaica Labour Party. Deputy leader, you have created history also. You created it when you secured 9 constituencies in 2020 for Area Council 1. And you have again secured 9 constituencies for Area Council 1. Make you go down a youth street without me, you know. Let's give God thanks. Let's give God thanks. Be able to continue to lead this constituency.
Kingston. And all the time, last night, saw the results. I could not believe it. There are a few other seats that I held the same destiny. But I went home and I reflected and I prayed. And I called Donovan pretty early. Well, I called him very late, he didn't answer me. And I said, well, you know, devastating news. He must be sleeping. And I called him early in the morning, and I was quite surprised. He didn't sound like a defeated man. He congratulated me on my victory, and he sounded quite matter-of-fact about the whole thing. I suspected that he may, have a premonition that at the end of the day he would be declared the winner. I say this because I have known Donovan and Delroy for many years. Both of them have roots in West Central St. Andrew. And I know them to be men of faith, strong believers in God. And I know they would have done their prayers and their family would have prayed for them. And as I reflected on the results, I said to myself, Donovan is a hard worker. Donovan is someone who gave his all to the constituency. I know this because he's one of the MPs that come in like a mosquito in my ears. And you know him style, bossy, walk to the house them, bossy, walk to the road them. And he was always advocating for you. And when I walked the constituency and I saw how much he achieved, I was impressed. He increased the number of housing developments that will take place in this area. We have a plan to address the social infrastructure, your football and netball and your community centers, improving the housing stock, keeping the community peaceful, which will attract businesses into the area, which will employ our young people, which will give more households income, which will allow you to raise your quality of life. And for a long time, and they believe they have a title to it, and they have behaved in the most obnoxious way. I visited here, and I must clarify, I saw some PNP who were behaving angrily, as if we took away something from them that they own. Led a motorcade and entered polling stations for which he was not an elector. He's not on the voters list here. He had no business here. It is not only a convention, but it is against the spirit of the law that a candidate in an election who is not a candidate in the constituency or a voter in the constituency should come into the constituency and more than that, go into a polling station which created chaos, which caused polling to stop, and which resulted in voters being intimidated. It is unbecoming and should be sanctioned by the relevant authorities. It is a breach of our electoral code, and it should not be countenanced. We are coming from a far way with these kinds of behavior. It is a bad example. The Labour Party, or you voted for the PNP. That you voted is important. You contributed to the establishment of the government and the strength of our democracy. So the people who voted for Donovan Williams and the Jamaica Labour Party, I want to thank you. You made the right decision. You made a wise choice. Working. Educated people who believed in the promises that they made. Selfishly, thinking that they would get something. Let me tell you, labor rights, PNP listening on the outskirts, people watching on social media. There is nothing free. You are going to pay for it in the future. We've made the right decision. But it shows that there is a lot of work still there to be done to educate and enlighten those who are still stuck in tradition. People really don't understand how a middle class is built. You don't take middle class. No. Because if you do that, you create even greater income inequality in the society. Then get a better income and then step up in a life. That is how you build the middle class out of the working class. You know that progress and prosperity is when your children do better than you. Party that truly cares for the working class and the poor. We are the ones that are lifting more people out of poverty in this country by half.